Hello and greetings from Iceland, but today's video is a different one. But the idea behind it came from some of my viewers during the Geldingadalur eruption in 2021. But I was getting the question on a regular basis, aren't there any trees on the Reykjanes Peninsula or in Iceland? And my reply would sometimes be, yes, of course, we have trees. And both of them survived last winter. But that's of course not completely true, even though we still tend to say that where two trees grow close to each other, we can call it a forest. And when it comes to trees in Iceland, the Reykjanes Peninsula is not like the rest of our island, since it's, after all, the youngest part of Iceland, where some parts of it looks like this, but other parts look more like this. So it is truly a land of extremes. And as we look at this map of the peninsula, we see the Mid-Atlantic Ridge fault lines, or from the westernmost part of the peninsula and all the way into our capital. And midst between Reykjavik and the Keflavik International Airport, we have the Grindavik intersection. So let's take a turn there and drive down into a rift valley with a lake and also this huge forest on Icelandic scale. But it was the people in the fishery town Grindavik that planted those trees. So they used this formation to create a shelter from northern winds for their trees. And the local people, they just love this place. They even have their own little airfield there, and every weekend during summer they gather there to celebrate their own huge forest. And as the forest grew very slowly, they played this game where they tried to get lost in the forest. And as the years moved by and the forest grew bigger, they needed less and less alcohol to get lost in the bushes. But we still don't know of any tourists getting lost there. But we do have to compliment the local people for using this Rift Valley as a shelter, because this landscape isn't easy to work with due to the lack of vegetation. And since I've been asked so many times about forestry in Iceland, I'm glad to say that I have a video in the making about this subject, a rather long one, and I still need some summer footage of some of the many enormous forests we have around here. So it won't be online until later this year, but I might, however, show you some shorter clips until then, since this is a big issue around here. Icelanders do in fact love trees. And with that, I'm sending you best regards from the jungles of the Reykjanes Peninsula.